So yeah, let's rewind it one more time. And there we go. What a smooth play. And the triple kill. That's how you do it. That's the E flash combo on Ezreal. What's up YouTube, and welcome to another episode of me coaching myself from bronze to diamond. Now before we start this episode, I want to express my gratitude to each and every one of my subscribers. We're hitting close to 500 and I'm really thankful for all the support these past few weeks. Now since we're all here, I'd like to get to know you guys a little better. So while I've still got your attention, I'd like to ask you, what rank are you in League of Legends and since when have you been playing? You can put your answer down in the comment section below. Now for me personally, I was Diamond 4 last season, and after playing like 20 games I hit Plat 4 this season, but I stopped playing on this account ever since because I wasn't really too happy with my performances, and I started to coach myself now on a bronze account, which is now Silver 3. So I'm pretty sure you're all here to learn why I'm a washed up ex-diamond player, so let's start this video. Well, in this game we are Ezreal and Sona versus Kai'Sa and Thresh. That means we are a poke and sustain lane. I've got my poke from afar and Sona can poke from pretty far distance, and we've got Sona heals, so that's sustain part. And Kai'Sa and Thresh, they're probably like catch and all in from level 6. So as long as we just keep poking them down and heal back up, we don't want to go for prolonged trades. We want to go for the shorter trades slash pokes, and if they hit us back we can just heal it back up with the Sona. So we want to keep harassing them from far away, and as soon as they are too low HP to actually all in us, to fight us, that's when we can start an all in fight. But we don't want to get hooked and then still commit to that all-in fight from the start. So let's start this video and see where it goes. Nice. And there's glory. Oh wait, there's. Let's mute myself because I'm playing with a friend. It's the Renekton again, like I think last video. So yeah, we're just walking in the river, seeing if no one is trying to invade us. Nothing really happening, just getting blue buff and then walking to lane. Alright. Yeah, this is where the Kai'Sa makes a mistake. As you can see, like she's walking up. Right here, she's walking in front of the minions. She eats a Q and eats a Sona Q, but for some reason she's going for a trade, and yes, she hit me with her Q, but there are also particles of her Q going to minions instead of me, so it's just partially hitting me, while she's eating my Q, an auto attack, and Sona Q and an empowered auto attack from Sona. So compared to what I lose, we definitely won that trade. Thresh also had no opportunity of trading along with the Kai'Sa, so she just shouldn't have walked up to me. Right here we're hitting level 2, and I could have played this a bit more aggro here because, well, let me show you. After killing this minion, I'm hitting level 2, and yes, they already got like an entire wave and 3 minions. But as you can see here, we still have this minion up, and this is a melee minion. Melee minions give more XP, so that's why they didn't hit level 2 yet. And after killing this minion, we did hit level 2. Now, if I noticed this, I could have been playing more aggro. I could have already walked up this side because Thresh couldn't have hooked me if I was right here. And then I could have gone for a short trade, maybe along with the Sona heal, and I guess using my E there would have been kind of risky, But yeah, we could have definitely tried something and used our uh, level advantage. So yeah, I didn't, but it's not too bad. I also just want to farm up because I know Israel is kind of weak early. He needs like 2 or 3 items to actually really do damage. Yeah, nothing really happening here. I do get hooked, but it's no biggie because I have heals, I still have my E. I'm not in danger at all. So far, nothing really happening, just farming. A bit under the tower. The Kaisa is, this game the Kaisa used her, I think it's her W, like the long range ability. I think she used that a lot this game, which isn't bad if you're actually hitting it and poking me, but at the same time, I do have a Sona. She can heal it back up, so she's actually just wasting her mana. If you're Kaisa and you're playing against a sustain lane, you don't want to waste your mana for poking too often, especially if it's just like minor poke. So as you can see here, she's already getting kind of ooh because she's using a lot of abilities and I still have like 70% my mana. By the way they're playing, I can only assume that they're uh, trying to recall here. They're hard pushing the wave, so they probably want to go back for a tier. Yeah. So the Kaisa is backing for a tier, and that's what I noticed. So I'm pinging Sona here to help me push the wave because I want to push the wave in as hard as possible, as fast as possible under their tower, so we can back as well because I also have enough gold for my tier. But it seems like the Sona didn't really wasn't really feeling it. I shouldn't have typed this, by the way, but I was like, I pinged it 3 times, why don't you just help me push? So yeah, at this point, we failed to hard push it under their tower because the Sona didn't help me. And if the Kaisa was smart here, she could have thinned out the wave and created a freeze opportunity for her. So let's see if she does. I don't quite remember. Now, not only did the Sona not help me push the wave there in bot lane, but she also roamed mid after, not really get anything out of it. And right now she's recalling while I'm already back into the lane. So if you're playing support, you like 90% of the time you want to time your recall along with the AD carry's recall, because right now the Sona is walking to lane and I'm 1v2 now. If the Kaisa played smart, she could have frozen the wave at their side of the tower and they could have zoned me off a lot of minions. But luckily they're Batu, so I get to farm under tower. I'm happy with that, but if they were any better, they could have zoned me off like 10 minions or even more. Probably should have muted the Ziggs as well. He's not flaming me, but I mean, there's nothing useful gonna come out of this game from his side. Yeah, so far nothing really happening. We're just farming because Kaisa also used bot tier. I assume she's just gonna farm for a while, just like me. Yeah. This is just kind of a farm fest, nothing happening here. Olaf is going for dragon, which isn't too smart. Oh, he's not doing it, he's just like, he just put a ward down. Right here it seems like Thresh is going for a fight here, because he walked from this bush to this bush, he's now right here. So all I'm doing is walking to the riverside and make sure he can't hook me. So if you can see, yeah, right here, I know I'm safe because I also have my jungler here, and Thresh is getting really impatient, so he's trying to force a fight here. The Kaisa did a good job of recognizing that Thresh was just like inting, so she backs off, but we get the free kill on the Thresh here. I probably didn't really have to use my R because Six already did, but I kind of wanted to get the kill for myself. May have been an overkill, but it's fine. Our mid laner dies, but their support dies. We kind of feel that we have priority here, so we try to take dragon. Yeah. Yeah, that was, by the way, that was another mistake of Sona. Let me back it up. Yeah, here we're starting dragon, and Sona pings a ward, she's attacking it, but we have a pink ward here. And if you have a pink ward, you would never, you don't want to attack a normal ward who is revealing it, because if there's a pink ward, it cancels their ward, so they have no vision on it, except for when you're attacking that ward. If you attack this ward, then it still gives you vision. So that's why right here I was pinging the Sona off. But yeah, she didn't listen, also for the second ward, and that's why I'm typing it, because Sona is apparently not listening to pings. But we almost lost the dragon because they had vision of us doing it, just because the Sona was hitting it. She was hitting the ward, and that's why they saw us doing dragon, and they kind of probably saw the HP. So that's why the Hecarim timing wasn't too bad. Yeah, right here I don't really want to freeze because I have a lot of gold. I just kind of want a hard push. But Sona isn't helping me, and that's pretty annoying. I also don't really know why she's recalling here, but it's getting pretty obvious that she doesn't really know what to do. We could have frozen the wave, but we could have also hard pushed if she helped me. Yeah, now I'm forced to defend 1v2 again, while I have a lot of gold. I also could have left after dragon, but let me see. Actually, let me see. Could I have recalled after dragon? I guess I could have, because the what's her face? The Kaisa wasn't there. She probably recalled. But at the same time, this was a huge wave, and if I recalled, I probably would have lost this entire wave. So yeah, staying was a better option. I just wish that Sona helped me push, but that's fine. It's no biggie. Also, because the Sona recalls here, not only does she force me to defend 1v2, but she also lost XP. Because for every minion that I kill, I get solo XP. I mean, that's not bad for me, it's good for me, but it's bad for the Sona. So if you're playing support, please just time your recalls with with your AD carries, so you don't screw each other over. Yeah, this is me just 1v2 farming under tower. Nothing really happening here. Now right here, I guess I could have recalled while the lane was resetting, because I haven't been winning the pushes anyway so far anyway, and the Kai'Sa isn't going to recall anytime soon. But I guess I just got greedy and stubborn for the perfect back timing. So instead, I used my R to hard push, which isn't too bad either because it's not that long of a cooldown. Like right now, it's only like 90 seconds, 1.5 minutes. By the time I get into lane, it's just 1 more minute of cooldown. So yeah, I'll just have to play safe for another minute when I get into lane. And it gave me a good opportunity to recall some. Still pushing, like farming on our tower. Thresh hooked, so that's not bad. It's under tower, so they can't really follow up on that. Now, normally I would say that it's bad here to use your E because, well, using your E is your only escape tool apart from Flash. So normally it would be really risky to use your E like that just to poke. As if you have seen my other videos on Ezreal, then you should probably know by now that the top 3 reasons to use your E only is to kill someone, to save your own life, or to save someone else's life. And this was neither of those. But in this scenario, the Thresh, his hook was still on cooldown because he used it just a few seconds earlier under tower, and it was still on our side of the map. So it's, I guess, the only thing that could have happened was Hecarim lane ganking and coming around this bush, and suddenly, like when I use my E here, then suddenly getting right here behind me and flanking me. But I mean, what are the chances? Maybe in real high elo that could have happened, but I don't see this happening in silver. But yeah, in theory, it was a bad E. Just so you guys know. Get another chunk of Thresh. Sona flashed for some reason. I think we could have won that if Thresh hooked Sona, but it's whatever. Right here, I kind of got baited by the Sona ping, but I should have seen the Hecarim, because every time you go for a fight, you first want to look at the minimap. And right here, if you see, the Hecarim just used a blasting cone over the wall, and I mean, it's kind of right after we engaged. It's kind of unlucky, but I should have seen him. And as soon as I saw him, I think I used my E right before. Oh no, he arrived before I used my E. Yeah, I got greedy for the kill, but I didn't keep in mind that the Kai'Sa still had her R. They still had things to stop me, so it was really a bad play for me. I kind of got baited by the Sona ping, but it's also my fault. Yeah, definitely my fault also for tunnel visioning on the Kai'Sa. That's a terrible play. So yeah, I'm dead. Walking back. Here we seem to be getting another dragon because the mid lane died. Yeah, so that's 2 dragons for us. That's really good. Yeah, the Kaisa is really like, I mean, she does have tier now, she does have a lot of mana, but at the same time you don't really want to use your, I think it's your W then, you don't want to use it too often, especially not early game, because it's not really gonna do that much damage. And that's another one. I mean, at this point she doesn't have a lot of mana, so maybe she can. I'm not really a Kaisa main, so. Okay, she missed hook. Okay, I don't really know why the Sona ulted the Thresh only, but I guess it worked out. And as you can see, like right here, I use my E because I know I can kill the guy. And afterwards, even if the Hecarim engaged on me, like flanked me, I mean, what could he have done? They couldn't have killed me because I was too close to my tower. And he seems to be topside anyway now. So yeah, it's kind of a mistake on Sona's part because I think that if the enemy team played it any better, they could have won this fight. So Sona really shouldn't have ulted only the Thresh. You always wanna focus on the AD carry instead of the support. But it worked out. So it's a-okay. Right here I'm just kind of still poking the Kaisa. Was a bad E here. I thought I could kill her, but I failed my E. Hecarim isn't there, and Thresh is probably about to back now. I mean to get back into the lane at this point. Yeah, there he is. I should probably be backing now too, because I can get this tower. The plates are gone, so I'm just kind of wasting time here. Yeah, I should be backing. After pushing this wave, please back. Yeah, okay. That's not bad. Just getting an extra wave. Alright, so right now I almost have my Triforce. Okay. I mean, while I like the idea of the Ziggs rolling bot, I'm not sure why he uses R here. Could have kept it for when Sona used her R. Like right here. When Sona used R on Thresh. I mean, it's a support again, but whatever. Right here, if the Ziggs had his R, the Thresh would be dead no matter what. Yeah, he would have gotten a double kill here. But that's fine. I guess it's okay. Okay. Lissandra wants to help and defend, but she probably doesn't really know how to. She's still up there. Oh, now she's going in, and I go for a full combo. I almost kill her with her Q. That's a good R from Lissandra. She would have died otherwise, or maybe forced to flash. And right here, the Kaisa got too close because it's kind of weird why she walked up, because here she kept standing into the Ziggs are, I mean, barely, but she did get hit. And her walking up right here, I don't really know why, because all of us are still healthy and she's almost dead. Like, I think even one auto attack kills her. So I'm not really sure why she walks up, but that's definitely a big mistake on her part. So yeah, she's forced to flash here because I hit my Q. And right here, this is a really good one. Was really smooth. So I get a triple kill here, but let's rewind. Right here, I'm just walking past the minions, and as soon as I'm past the minions, I know that I can use a quite fancy mechanic here, but it's not hard to use. So this is a mechanic you can practice in Practice Tool, although it's fairly easy, but I still recommend it to you to practice it first. So what you do here, I use my E, and right after using my E, I flashed. So I don't wait for my E to go off and then use flash. No, I E and immediately use flash afterwards. And what this does is your flash still goes off because your E is a channel ability. Like, I hope I can show it. Yeah, like right here, the arcane shift, that's your E. It's a channel ability, and whenever you have a channel ability, you can use that ability first and then flash, and the ability will still go off first. I mean, the flash goes off first because, as you can see here, I flashed and then I use my E, so I get close enough for my E to go off on the Kaisa. So I E first, but my flash goes off first because my flash isn't a channel ability and my E is. So here I go from flash over here to E over here. I land here with my E, and my E damage goes off on the Kaisa, and my Q goes on the Lissandra, and that's when I just chase the Thresh down. So yeah, let's rewind it one more time, and there we go. What a smooth play, and the triple kill. That's how you do it. That's the E flash combo on Ezreal. So while this all is happening, top also got Herald. I think they spawned Herald. Let me check. Yeah. So they the Olaf got Herald. He spawned it on top lane, as you can see here on the minimap. We got a tower. They got the second tower here. I got triple kill, and they still keep pushing. They're still pushing, and that's third tower. And they got inhib, and I think we're gonna be able to get this tower as well. Yeah, so now they killed inhibitor. And we kill this tower. So during this entire play, we've got like 4 towers, 3 kills, and an inhibitor. And now we're even backing to get dragon as well. By the way, I stay back here because I kind of want to zone whoever wants to stop us. And right here I see Thresh, so I'm kind of going for a trade here. I also saw the Hecarim, so I know that I have to use my E as soon as he arrives. And the Ziggs uses his combo on the Thresh, so I can finish him off easily with my Q. So yeah, we got like 4 towers. We got 4 towers, 4 kills now, an inhibitor and dragon. So you can say that this is snowballing out of control. Just kind of going for items here. Here at first I wanted to go mid and go for another team fight, but as bot was getting pushed in while mid lane was already pushed, I kind of wanted to go for that free money first. My Renekton wasn't there yet anyways, so instead of just dancing around mid, I decided to go bot and farm that way first instead. Right after, now I can join mid and go for one of the final team fights, I think. Yeah, right here I just know that I'm doing a lot of damage, so I know I can afford to kind of E aggressively here and force Lissandra ult. Oh, and there he goes. There goes Renekton, going for a play. Yeah, right here it's kind of getting sloppy, but I mean we can still afford it. Kai'Sa dies for some reason, because probably 6 is huge. And there we go, that's another third down. They can't really do anything to stop us, so I figured we can get the inhibitor. Ziggs is recalling that there's 2 people top, so they want to defend top as well. I kind of wanted to go for the inhibitor, but I saw that they were really going for an all-in, so I decided to join the fight. And here I killed Lissandra for free. Yeah, the rest of this game is just us pushing until the end and killing whoever wants to stop us. As you can see, no one can really do anything. We're just kind of killing everyone. Kai'Sa dies because of my R. The Hecarim dies. So yeah, that's the end of this game. I'm glad I could show you guys a fancy mechanic on Ezreal. Not too hard, but I do recommend to practice it in practice tool first. So what probably still the most obvious thing I need to work on is before starting a fight I should always check the minimap first, because that was my biggest mistake in this game. Was after the Sona pinged Kai'Sa, it was obvious that she wanted to go in, but before and during fights I should always also look at the minimap and think about who can stop us. And even if we didn't see the Hecarim first, we should have assumed that he was gonna be there. But yeah, apart from that, was a really good game, and I'm glad I could have shown you the fancy E flash mechanic. So yeah, if you like this series so far, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, like this video, leave a comment, also answer my question from the start of this video, and make sure to share this video with everyone who you think would find this useful. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.